Did you know that just one small bottle of diesel additive can decide whether your engine lives or dies? That's no exaggeration. Some of these bottles keep your engine running smooth and strong, while others quietly start the countdown to its destruction. Every diesel owner faces this gamble. You either feed your engine the good stuff, or you unknowingly poison it. Some additives are like miracle medicine, cleaning fuel lines, protecting injectors, and keeping your engine young. But the bad ones? They're ticking chemical grenades waiting to explode inside your fuel system. And here rests the scary part. Most drivers can't tell the difference until it is too late. In this video, we're breaking down 5 diesel additives that actually work and 3 dangerous ones that could wreck your engine from the inside. If you're someone who cares about protecting your vehicle with real facts instead of marketing hype, hit that subscribe button right now. It's actually shocking that over 95% of viewers don't subscribe, despite saving hundreds or even thousands from the information in these videos. Subscribing costs you nothing, but helps me keep bringing you content that dealers don't want you to see. Let's start with one that might already be sitting on your gas station shelf. Additive 1. How's Diesel Treat Anti-Gel? If you live where winter bites hard, you know this fear. You start your diesel one icy morning and nothing happens. Your fuel has turned to jelly. That's what happens when diesel fuel gets too cold. Around 15 degrees Fahrenheit, it begins to cloud up. Go a little colder, and it thickens into a waxy sludge that blocks your fuel lines and filters. Suddenly, your truck isn't going anywhere. That's where How's Diesel Treat Anti-Gel comes in. It's built to fight that freeze. It drops the cold filter plugging point, keeping your diesel flowing like it should, even in deep winter. Truckers up north swear by it because downtime in a blizzard isn't just frustrating, it's expensive. But that's not all. Modern ultra-low sulfur diesel fuel lost something important: lubrication. That dry fuel grinds on your injectors and pumps until something gives. How's puts that missing slickness back. It coats the moving parts, keeps them protected, and makes cold starts smoother. Think of it this way: one small bottle before a snowstorm can be the difference between getting home safe or paying for a tow at 3 a.m. But while How's protects your fuel from freezing, our next additive fights something far more dangerous: the carbon building up deep inside your injectors. The injector cleaner that diesel mechanics swear by. Now let's talk about something most diesel owners never see coming: carbon buildup. You can't see it, you can't smell it, but it's silently choking your engine from the inside. And the longer you ignore it, the weaker your diesel becomes. That's where Stanadyne Performance Formula steps in. This isn't just another bottle with a fancy label. Stanadyne is a company that actually builds diesel injection systems. They know exactly how injectors work, what kills them, and how to bring them back to life. Their performance formula hits your system with a triple attack. It cleans, cutting through the varnish, gum, and deposits that make injectors stick or misfire. It boosts cetane, meaning your fuel burns faster, smoother, and more completely. And it adds lubrication, keeping your pumps and injectors protected from the dry, rough fuel we get today. Higher cetane means easier cold starts, less smoke, and more power out of every drop of fuel. And here's the crazy part. Independent tests have shown that Stanadyne can actually restore lost horsepower in high-mileage diesel engines. Drivers who use it regularly report a quieter idle, sharper throttle response, and even a small boost in fuel economy. Fleet owners, those who run dozens of trucks, use it religiously because they know clean injectors mean fewer breakdowns and lower repair bills. It's the difference between an engine that feels tired and one that feels brand new again. But while Stanadyne focuses on cleaning your injectors, our next additive takes things even deeper, fighting engine wear itself with precision German engineering. The German shield against diesel wear. When it comes to precision and reliability, nobody does it quite like the Germans. And in the diesel world, Liqui-Moly Super Diesel additive is proof of that. This formula isn't just about keeping your fuel clean. It's about protecting your engine's life from the inside out. Think of Liqui-Moly like a mechanic in a bottle. It goes straight to work, cleaning injectors, dissolving carbon on valves, and removing the kind of buildup that slowly steals power over time. But its real weapon is what it does after the cleaning. It raises your fuel's cetane rating, meaning smoother combustion, less knocking, and stronger performance, especially under heavy loads. That's not all. Liqui-Moly also restores what modern diesel fuel has lost: lubrication. Today's ultra-low sulfur fuel might be cleaner for the environment, but it's rough on your engine parts. Liqui Moly fixes that by coating injectors, pumps, and cylinder walls with a thin protective film-like armor made of oil. That layer cuts down friction, lowers heat, and slows the wear that destroys engines over time. For older diesel trucks, this can be the difference between an injector pump dying at 80,000 miles or surviving past 200,000 miles. That's not just maintenance. That's extra years of reliable life. So while Liqui Moly protects your engine's heart, the next additive we were diving into focuses on something even harder to clean: the dark buildup hiding in your exhaust system. The hidden killer in your exhaust system. You ever notice your diesel suddenly feeling sluggish? The throttle's lazy, the fuel gauge drops faster, and then bam, the check engine light pops on. That's not bad luck. That's carbon buildup, and it's suffocating your exhaust system from the inside. When soot and unburned fuel start collecting inside your catalytic converter or diesel particulate filter, the DPF, your engine begins to choke. Power fades, fuel economy tanks, and soon enough, your truck's gasping for air. That's when CataClean Diesel earns its reputation. This isn't just a surface cleaner. It goes through your entire system, from injectors all the way out the tailpipe. You pour it into the tank, and it works its way through the fuel and exhaust, breaking down carbon deposits that even professional cleaning struggle to reach. Drivers often use CataClean before emissions testing, and almost immediately they notice smoother acceleration, quieter idling, and better fuel mileage. That's because it burns away the gunk that's been robbing your engine of power. By reducing soot and restoring exhaust flow, CataClean doesn't just help your engine breathe. It helps it recover. Less buildup means fewer check engine lights, fewer filter regenerations, and fewer surprise repair bills. But the real heavy hitter? The next additive isn't just about cleaning. It's built to reset your whole fuel system, like giving your diesel a second life. The Diesel Reset Button, Hot Shots Secret Diesel Extreme. Now we're stepping into serious territory, the kind of formula used by long-haul truckers who put 500,000 miles on their rigs and still run strong. It's called Hot Shots Secret Diesel Extreme, and it's one of the most powerful fuel system treatments you can buy. The name alone says it all: Diesel Extreme, and it lives up to it. This isn't your average cleaner. It's like a deep cleanse for your entire fuel system. Once you pour it in, it goes to war on the filth hiding inside your engine. It scrubs your injectors, cleans your fuel lines, clears your pumps, and even washes out carbon in your combustion chambers. It's like sending a pressure washer through your diesel's veins. But that's not all. Diesel Extreme also boosts cetane, adds lubricity, and neutralizes acid buildup that eats away at metal parts. That acid might sound harmless, but over time it corrodes fuel pumps, weakens injectors, and ruins seals. Diesel Extreme shuts that process down completely. High-mileage diesel owners love it because it doesn't just clean, it revives the engine. Trucks start smoother, idle quieter, run cooler, and feel lighter on the throttle. Some independent tests even showed fuel economy gains and horsepower restoration. That's real-world proof it works. Most drivers use Diesel Extreme every 6,000 miles or so. It's like pressing the reset button, flushing away months of carbon and chemical buildup before it can cause real harm. But while these additives are trusted by pros and mechanics alike, there's another side of the story. Because some bottles on the shelf don't save your engine, they destroy it. Let's talk about the 3 diesel additives you should never, ever pour into your tank. Now here's where things get dark. Because not every shiny bottle at the auto store is your friend. Some of them are engine killers in disguise, and once they start doing damage, it's already too late. Let's start with the first one: chlorinated additives. You'll find these in some cheap diesel oil treatments that promise smoother performance and less friction. At first, they seem to work. Your engine might even sound better for a few days. But what's happening inside is a chemical nightmare. Under heat and pressure, those chlorinated compounds break down into hydrochloric acid. And acid doesn't care what it touches, it eats everything. Bearings, cylinder walls, seals all start corroding from the inside out. What began as a quick fix becomes a silent death sentence for your engine. And the worst part? You won't know until it's already too late. Next up, stop leak diesel oil additives. You've seen those little bottles at gas stations, the ones that claim to instantly stop oil leaks. They sound like a lifesaver, but here's the truth: they don't fix anything. These additives swell seals and thicken the oil to slow leaks. But diesel engines rely on precise oil flow under extreme pressure. When the oil thickens too much, it can't move through narrow passages. That means bearings starve, heat builds up, and before long your engine starts cooking itself from the inside. Instead of stopping a leak, you've built a time bomb. Finally, the third mistake, mixing multiple additives. Here's a mistake countless DIY diesel owners make. They think if one additive helps, mixing 2 or 3 will work even better. But that's like mixing random pills together and hoping for the best. Each additive has its own chemical balance. When you mix them, they can react with each other, creating foam, sludge, or changing the oil's viscosity completely. Once that happens, your filters clog, injectors fail, and you're staring at repair bills in the thousands. Chemistry doesn't forgive mistakes, especially not in diesel engines. The truth is simple. The right additives can make your engine last hundreds of thousands of extra miles. The wrong ones? They'll quietly tear it apart, piece by piece. So treat your diesel like a machine built for war. Give it the right protection at the right time, and never turn it into an experiment. Because sometimes one small bottle is all it takes to decide whether your diesel lives a long life or dies before it ever should. Your diesel engine is more than metal and fuel. It's a living machine, one that breathes, fights, and works harder than most people realize. Every time you start it, it battles heat, pressure, and time itself. And what you pour into it decides its fate. One bottle can clean its arteries and keep it alive for years. Another can rot it from the inside, quietly, until one day it just stops. No warning, no mercy. You don't get second chances with diesel. The damage doesn't show overnight. It creeps in slowly, mile after mile, until your truck becomes just another story at the repair shop. So be smart. Stick to proven brands, follow real maintenance, and remember this. Every bottle in your hand is a choice. Life or death for your engine. Because when that key turns and your diesel roars back to life, you'll know you made the right one. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe for more tips to keep your rig running strong.